Here we are standing atop the Cyclops, and this is probably not going to last long, so I thought I'd go ahead and share with you. There you go. Say hi. This is alternate recording cat. She doesn't often decide to grace the videos, but she hopped up in my lap right before I started to record, and I thought, this is one of the rare opportunities to go ahead and get her on camera. So there you go. As soon as I stop petting her here, she's probably going to run away. And this is kind of hard for me to play this game with only one hand, especially without the one that uses the mouse. There we go. I guess I got sort of, kind of got it. Here, let's hop aboard the Cyclops. So in the last episode, oh, look at that. She's actually going to stick around. Awesome. Good deal. Stick around, kitty. On the last episode, your lovely incompetent host, that would be me, KIC, kind of got things all screwed up. So we're on the Cyclops for good reason, because we have a little bit of work to do here today. Oh, and there she goes. Just like that, she's out. She's out! We have some things to be doing on the Cyclops. You might notice that I put a couple of lockers down. I also put a health, whatever thingy-majigger box down. And we also have a fabricator. In addition to that, we also have, if you look right down there, the Don't Beach Me. That is our brand new Seamoth that is actually outfitted the exact same way as the, I already forgot what it was called now. It was some sort of terrible name that I gave the other one. How about that? My brain just seized on me. It's outfitted the same way, so it has a solar charger. It has a little itty-bitty, you can see right there if I use the blade of the knife to point like that. It has a storage box, and I did end up giving it some additional armor because I had some titanium lying around. So there you go. Also, you can see that we are a little low on power, so we're going to have a couple things to do today before we take off in the Cyclops. But before we do that, let's go ahead and just kind of construct all this stuff. Theoretically, I have everything on hand. I'm pretty sure I counted, and I have everything we're going to need. I don't know yet how we're going to cope with food and water, aside from air sacs and maybe, I don't know. I guess I can just drag a bunch of water from the base. Theoretically, those two filtration systems are more than enough to keep things going. I mean, they're actually not even running because they're just kind of full. There we go. Everything is done. Boom, 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 boom. And I actually would kind of like to just close that. I don't really need to take the first aid kit. Actually, you know what? I will take it. Never mind. Having said that, I'm just thinking, yeah, I don't have any on me. I might have died once or twice in the interim. We don't need to talk about that, though. Let's go ahead and put that disinfected water in there, and we don't need to put the kit in there because we can just create more of them. Let's go ahead and get back into the base proper, and we'll just pop out of here. Man, I gotta say, I really enjoy that, how this thing opens up and then the Seamoth just kind of gets swallowed in. It's pretty awesome. Sometimes the little details are the best, and maybe that's not a little detail in the most strict sense, but man, it's pretty awesome. I mean, in the grand scheme, it really doesn't mean anything, but I really like how that functions. So we're going to take both of these guys today. Let's close them up. We should probably go into the survival pod and take the medical kit from that as well, so that'll probably be next on the list. I kind of would like to, maybe before we go, let's take a look. What would it cost? If we were to do a Seamoth upgrade, what would a torpedo system... Magnetite. I don't have any magnetite. That's not going to happen today. Well, there are a couple of other things I would like to do, so we can look at that. Let's see. So I have everything I needed. I had an extra quartz. Let's go ahead and drop that quartz off in there. I thought I counted that one out correctly. Obviously, I did not. Probably don't really, strictly speaking, need the Sea Glide right now. And I kind of think I like the Ultra Glide fins a little better than the charging ones, just because I'm not really using these things. Propulsion Cannon, that's, I don't know, I think just for kicks, we'll turn it into a Repulsion Cannon today, just because I'm kind of curious how that'll work. So I need a computer chip to do that. That's fairly easily done. That's going to be, what, 2 silver ore and, no, 1 silver ore, 2 coral sample, and a quartz. Wrong one. Oh, no, that was the right one. Sorry. So we want quartz. I'm actually getting a little low on lithium there. And a silver ore, and then we need some table coral, which I do have in here, because I did need to make some additional computer chips before. It just so happens that I don't remember what is required. Common coral, table coral. Nope. I want the table coral, not the common coral. There we go. So let's go ahead and do that. I would like to just see how this works. I don't know. I mean, I was kind of underwhelmed with the regular, what is it, propulsion cannon? I don't know. I have no use for that. But a repulsion cannon? I don't know. Maybe I have use for that. At the very least, maybe I should hop in the Seamoth and go over to the Aurora and see if I can repulse the other Seamoth. And, I don't know, get it to come back. That would be a novel idea. How are these guys doing? 1, 2... Oh! I think we finally got an extra spadefish in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, I see 10 creatures. So let's go ahead and hop in. I like snagging the peepers, so we'll just go ahead and run out with one of them. Maybe we should have eaten the spadefish instead, but that's fine. For right now, it's not a big deal. I'm just going to eat one. There we go. And we'll see who gets the next, I don't know, successful breed in place. Go ahead and chomp down on that guy. Let's take a look. Since I did talk about this, we are going to need some supplies before we go, because we're basically getting ready to ditch the base. I don't know if we're going to come back. Honestly, we might not. So let's go ahead and take the filtered water. I guess we could take the salt deposit too. I mean, whatever. That way we can make a boatload of water if we need to. And in fact, maybe we should just do that before we go. Here, that won't take very long. Let's just do that right now. What the heck? I need some water anyway. So let's do some bleach. What do we need for that? We need salt and common coral. All right, you know what? Let's do that later. I'm not feeling like doing that right now. We can take the water, though. That's fine. The big filtered water. I should probably drink one of them. But here, I know I have some bleach in here. So let's just go ahead and do that. 1, 2, 3, 4 little bleachies. And we'll just go ahead and make ourselves some water here. Obviously, these are not as big as the filtered water we get from our filtration system, but they do a good enough job. 40 ounces, 50 ounces, or milliliters, whatever it is. Nah, you know, it's close enough. What did I have in there? Sorry, I'm confused. Oh, the diamonds. Yeah, that's right. I did find a couple of diamonds. You know what? And just for kicks, let's go ahead and take that. Because, like I said, there are actually a few things I would like to do today. Tools. What do we need to make a laser cutter? Battery and titanium. So if we go into this guy, we can snag some titanium. And if we go into this one, we can snag some copper ore. And let's just go pop outside. And you know what? Let me just drink one of those. No, I guess they are the same. Oh, wait a minute. No, what did I do? Did I not? Oh, there they are. Never mind. They are right there. See? 40. What did I tell you? Man. You ever have those lifetimes? Anyway, let's grab. We need 2 mushrooms. And I'm kind of thinking, too, before we really get going, we might want to make a bunch of power cells just to replace in the Cyclops. The reason I say that is because I don't see, right now anyway, I don't see a way to recharge that guy. I tried just for kicks to see if I could... Sorry, electronics. Battery, I know where I'm looking for. Tried to see if I could put a solar panel on it. You can't. So then I thought, well, maybe you could do something along the lines of put down a solar relay, or rather a power relay sort of thingy-mabob, and maybe that would do the trick. I haven't tried that, so I don't know. Maybe that actually would work. I'm not really sure. Just the same. I'm not 100% sure I want to try that out and see what happens. So let's give this thing a whirl here. I do want to kind of experiment with this before we get too far, just to see what it'll do. I mean, I kind of think maybe we should find one of those big guys. Not you. You look like a peeper to me. Or one of those big green dudes. There we go, like that guy. Yeah, we were probably too close for that one, for it to actually hit. So let's just go get a little closer and see what happens here. This might be a bad idea. Hey, buddy. How's it going? Oh, yeah, that actually sent him flying pretty well. Okay, I know. It's in the water. He's not flying, but it actually propelled him pretty darn well. And look at that. Recharging nicely, so maybe I will end up just keeping those fins around. Maybe they're not such a bad thing to have if we're going to keep this guy, because I actually kind of like how that worked. Is it perfect? No. Is it ideal? Maybe not. Is it pretty effective? Oh, on certain stuff, it certainly looks like it. I don't know if the Reaper Leviathans can be moved. That's maybe a question for another time, but I gotta say, that big guy, I forget what those ones are called, sure moved him around without too much trouble. Can I grab that peeper? I guess not. I will grab the quartz, though, just because it seems like I'm always needing quartz. I never have enough of it. We should probably grab, just while I'm thinking about it here, I did mention maybe making another power cell or two. So why don't we go ahead and grab Untitled. We'll grab 4 more of those guys. And we can at least make 2 more batteries, which we can in turn make a couple, or, well, 1 power cell out of. So we're basically getting ready to go. That's kind of what we're doing today. Hop down into the bottom floor. How are these guys doing? They're coming along. They're going to spit some salt out before too long. We're going to have a lot of water. I don't think that's going to be a problem. I would really like to do that water recapturing suit too. I can't think of what that's called. Still suit? Something like that. Did I not pick up a peeper? Oh, that's right, I didn't. Duh. I got the stuff for the battery. Sorry. My brain said that I picked up the peeper, but reality said I didn't. Go figure. Fabricator! I know, this guy's going to run out of power too, so we need to do this while it still has power. Granted, it'll be morning soon, so it'll all work out. So power and power. Grab that battery, and then we're going to need silicone rubber. That's the last of the silicone. That's why I only grabbed 4 batteries, because I knew this was going to be the last power cell I can make right now. I don't think the locker full of big crap... Yeah, look at that. That one's empty. So we don't have anything in there. But we can go ahead and drop... Where are you? Power cell. We can drop that guy in there, and we have 3. So we can go ahead and take those with us. In addition, we have some batteries, too. I might just use one of them to recharge the Sea Glide. That's what it's called, since it's pretty much dead. And I know that, technically speaking, my handy-dandy fins will sort of recharge it, but they're not really that great at it. I mean, I can drain it faster than it can replace power, like, incredibly easily. So a rebreather, we need a wiring kit and fiber mesh. So if we wanted to make a wiring kit, I don't remember what those guys require. You should be under electronics. Wiring kit, 2 silver ore. That's the one that's 2 silver ore. I knew something was, so we'll grab 2 silver ore and some fiber mesh. So we're going to make a wiring kit. And then we should be able to go to our equipment here and do a rebreather. Now, theoretically, because we have taken... that's a shame. It just has a placeholder, doesn't it? That's okay. Rad helmet. Did I not switch that out? Rebreather. Here, do I need to do that? There we go. Let's put the rebreather on. And then the rad helmet, theoretically, we won't need that anymore because we have turned off or fixed the radiation leak. So if we wanted the still suit, 2 fiber mesh, 2 silver ore. So look at that. I have some fiber mesh remaining. Silver. Let's go ahead and grab 2 silver ore. I don't remember if there's another suit in the game. I want to say there's one more suit that you can make, and then there's still some stuff that hasn't technically been added to the game, but I don't have that particular suit researched. It's like a, I don't know, some sort of defensive suit, which would probably be really helpful, except, like I said, I don't have that, I don't have that blueprint is really what it comes down to. Is there a room in our equipment locker for this? No. I mean, technically there's room for one thing. Oh, look at that. There is. Exactly enough room. So that thermo blade is pretty much toast. This one, both of those are pretty much toast. I don't know why I still have them handy. I just decided to keep them around. So let's go ahead and I guess maybe eat 2 more things, then we should get out of here. So we have water, 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 and I don't know, do I just kill time until I'm able to get more water over here? Maybe we'll just let that guy run. 47% on water. I guess if we really need to, we can just make some more bleach and make some more water, but I think we'll end up being okay, especially with that still suit. So let's go ahead and take the power cells. We will take the batteries. I'm going to open up the equipment locker, and I will take the Sea Glide. I guess we'll take the stasis rifle and the welder. I'm going to leave those guys in there. I will take... Nope, I won't take any of them. Never mind. Here, let's go drop this stuff off in the Cyclops. We got to go dump some of this off. Cyclops, I think you're over here. There you are. I couldn't see the big thing behind the big thing. No, whatever.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Alright, so, lockers. Which one are we going to stuff full of stuff? I guess this one we're going to put some additional medkits and water type stuff in there, just because that's kind of our healthy health-ish sort of stuff. And we'll go with this next one for power cells and batteries. And, you know, just for kicks right now, let's go ahead and swap out one of the power cells. We're not ready to swap out two of them, but we can go ahead and swap one of them out. There we go. That'll give us back up to 562. That's quite a bit. That should be enough for quite a while, I would like to think. And then let's just go ahead and make this first one the kind of stuff pile. So we'll just throw equipment in there. I don't know that we need a laser cutter or a welder right this moment. We probably aren't going to need the habitat builder, so we can put that away. I'll keep the scanner just because you never know when you might want to scan something. And then let's go back outside for one last trip. And we're going to go check out the survival pod just to see what's in here. At this point, the escape pod doesn't really have much in it. I mean, well, I guess it has some bleach. We'll take some bleach. We'll take 3 of those guys. We're not going to take the nutrient blocks, although, those are really nice. That's, let's take a flare just because. And I suppose we could, here, just since we're on it, let's just go ahead and turn this into water. I don't really think we need bleach for anything as an ingredient for a recipe, so we'll just go ahead and turn this into water. That'll be fine. And then the last thing to do would be to take that med kit. So let's go ahead and get out of here. And I'm actually going to check the base one last time just to see if those med kits are have respawned. I know it says it's supposed to take longer than that, but they seem to regenerate fairly quickly in my experience. So I guess, I don't know. I really kind of think we should play with the torpedo system too. Alright, let's take one look, one more time. So what would that take? Magnetite. Oh, that's right, I forgot magnetite. I don't have magnetite. Can I make magnetite? Advanced materials, synthetic fibers, and benzene. So I gotta find magnetite. I don't know where that is, so we're not making torpedoes. Sorry, I forgot about that. I was thinking it needed something other than magnetite. Nope, needs magnetite. Well, let's go ahead and, you know what, I forgot to grab food too. Crud. Well, I suppose we can go just get moving, and we can always pop out and grab some food. That's fine too. Don't need to have a full belly to get going. It would just, I don't know, be convenient, I guess. So let's go ahead and drop off a couple of those life kits, first aid kits, and I guess for right now we probably don't need these flares, or that flare rather. I should probably think about making a flashlight at some point, although if we have the Sea Glide, then that technically is a flashlight, so I'm going to say that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and say that's okay. Wow, we are kind of stuck in a really bad spot, aren't we? I need to hit above water here. Let's see, I think what we want to do is head over this way, and then we're going to kind of turn wide to the left. Yep. Apparently, we can't get past that. Crud. I should see how damaged this thing is now. Because I bet what's happening is the tail of it is hitting that reef. I'd be willing to bet. Or something is hitting it. Are you going to fall apart? I guess you're fine. Oh, there's a big chunk of coral right there. Alright, well, this thing is just kind of a beast to navigate when you're in shallow waters. And now I can't even get back in it. Alright, let's see if we can get out of here. I guess I can always go backwards if nothing else, but I was kind of hoping to avoid that. Alright, can we go this way if we stay above the surface? Sort of. Sort of. Kind of. Not really. Ah, come on. This was a bad idea to build it in shallow water. Really bad idea. I swear it has a wider hitbox than what it really does, but maybe it's just because I'm in such shallow waters. Not really sure. Oh, there we go. All right, I think we're okay now. Maybe, possibly. Yeah, there we go. Good. Sort of, kind of. Can we hit up? There we go. So I thought I would just start going toward that heat signature. I have no idea what's there. I don't know what the purpose of it is. I try not to read everything so that I, have some honest reactions to what's going on, because, I mean, I think we've had that a lot with this game. There are just some things it does that are just... They surprise me, because a lot of games won't do things this game does, or don't think of the things that this game does. And I just so appreciate that. I really, truly do. Guessing this might be, I don't know, maybe like an underwater volcano, a gas vent. Because I've seen kind of, I don't know, volcanic stuff around the base, or gas vent type thing. I'm really not sure, but that would kind of be my guess, is that maybe that's what's over here. I'm going to stop in just a moment here. Bleeders, I see you. I hope I just crush you. I was going to say we're going to stop and go try and grab some food, because it is about food time. I am pretty hungry. Down to 30%. And I see some air sacs right there. Those are pretty easy to grab. Here, let's go ahead and let's just stop right here. We can coast along. That's okay. Not going to go that far. And then maybe I can pop out and grab a couple of these guys, whatever these ones are. I don't really remember. And I guess I can grab a couple of air sacs just to save on my prepared water. So we'll grab you, and I see a third one over here. We're going to grab you. And then I suppose maybe we should grab one more fish. A cured whole fish, huh? Oh no, that's the recipe. Alright, well, let's go ahead and pop up. This is kind of the one bad thing, is this is going to end up using a bunch of power to do all this sort of thing, so this maybe isn't the best use of our power, but I didn't feel like making a bunch of cured stuff. I just didn't. Probably would have been better. It would last longer. But, I don't know, whatever. It's fine. We can always pop out and... Oh, I didn't mean to cook that guy. No, 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 I want water. Water. We can always find some silver ore. It's not a big deal. Some table coral. That sort of stuff. Alright, let's just go ahead and gorge. So, gorge, 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 and gorge, and gorge. There we go. We're pretty much good to go now. Would have been better off had I not cooked and had instead watered, but, you know, whatever. It's all good. Part of me wants to hop out and grab some seed clusters there of the seed pods from the creep vine, just to, I don't know, just to grab a few. But, don't really need them, per se. I really should have brought a bunch of extra materials along. I mean, I made 4 lockers, and I had thought about doing that. And I thought, you know what, let's just try it and see what happens without taking a bunch of extra stuff. Maybe it's ill-advised. But I don't know, I just feel like I need to try something and just see what happens, because, I don't know, I like to just kind of experiment a little and see where the game goes. Picked up reclaimed water. Look at that, I got some water. Still suit does work. Seems kind of gross on drinking water that I just sweated out, I guess. But, you know, whatever. It's all good. Man, there is nothing over here, is there? Nothing around.
Passing safe depth.
Wow.
Caution, passing safe depth.
Yeah, I figure we're going to have to pass that, because this is way below us here. I'm just turning a little bit. I know, I'm not going straight toward it now. Kind of wanted to watch to see if I could tell how deep it's going to be. Kind of tempted to jump out in the Seamoth. In fact, I might do that here momentarily. I know the Seamoth isn't necessarily the best thing in the world for doing deep sea diving, but
Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
here, let's... I don't know how much that actually matters, but we'll leave this guy at 195. And I think at that point, I'm going to hop out in the Seamoth and see what's down there. So we'll find that out on the next one. So till then, thanks for watching. See you later.